the back. All right, we're bringing it back in. Juan's motor is ready, but we have fucked up weather out here in California. It was weather's coming in. It's raining, not raining. It's hot. It's cold. It's all over the place. But we're not gonna show you. We're just gonna tell you what's going on in all new gaskets, oil pan, twin turbo camshaft from BTR. Those are the springs. New oil pump, a trimming kit, the bronze bushing, new front type cover because that engine had a VTT cover, so we changed the cover to the flat cover with just the cam sensor instead of the VTT. New ARP hip bolts. Those are what are those? Oh, push rods, lifters, Summit. These are the LS2, LS7 lifters. I use them on all the engines. Never had a problem with those shits. ARP crank bolt, ARP cam bolts. So I'm gonna build that off camera. Not build it completely build like with heads and everything. I'm just gonna do the bottom end, not the bottom end, but the short block, and then we do the heads and shit all later. With this fucking dope weather, I have to be on the pressing all that shit. On the truck, Freddie remounted the motor mounts. We didn't like how the other motor mounts were looking, so we took them off. He put some new ones in, but they're not completed. He's still working on the motor mounts. They're gonna be thicker. The plate's gonna be way thicker, box and everything on that shit. He's gonna start boxing this side of the frame rail because we still missing the brake booster. And when I had the transmission in there, I don't think that brake booster is gonna work down there. We're gonna have to move it partly to the top, but we still wait on the damn brake booster from P fucking OL. Piece of shit. That's a piece of shit company. Don't fuck with them. Fucking slowing me down and all kind of shit. They sending me piece by piece and shit. I didn't order piece by piece. I ordered the whole fucking shit at once, not piece by piece. I don't know. Piece of shit, a company. Other than that, there's a lot of fucking metal around here. I took apart the bed, the fucking wood, the strips. I took all that shit. Me and Danny started bolting the frames rails, but this one has to move because it's sitting on the bolt hole for the actual bed rail, so that one has to be moved. It has to be tub because I shortened the rear end. These are Holley tubs, but we're gonna short them down. Of course, it's not gonna be that big. It's gonna be from frame rail to that wall. So we're gonna short them down. They go welded onto the thing. I have to clean the whole bed. We have a new this one and a new tailgate. We thinking of making a fucking chair out of it, me and Freddie. Not chair, fucking what you call that shit? A little bench. Other than that, shit is done. She's on the floor too, but the front is super lower than the rear. There's still nothing adjusted. So we still have to adjust the whole right height and suspension, but that's when the frame comes back from powder coating. Right now, we're just gonna focus on the engine. I'm gonna get to that shit. If I don't get to record again, I'll record tomorrow if the weather is a little bit better, because I was gonna do the AC on the Cutlass. I had to cut the frame and all that stuff, but like I told you, it's a fucking stupid weather. So right now, I'm just gonna work on that engine and try to get it as fast as not as fast, but complete it as fast as I can in this little dry area that we have. So I hope I'll bring it back. If not, I'll bring it back tomorrow. All right. Bringing it back from yesterday, the rain caught us. You can see all the fucking wetness. But yeah, the rain caught us, so we stopped. Plus, Danny didn't wash all the parts, and he lost some parts.
Steven, not me.
Yeah. No. The timing chain tensioner. We have it, but it looks kind of brittle, and so I had them order a new one, but it don't get here until later on this week. It puts tension right here on the timing chain, and it goes right there. And it's a tensioner. It's not the little plastic that goes in here. Why is it locked? Okay, but it goes a little thing that goes in here. It's not that one. It's actually a tensioner that pushes the chain this way, like that. Other than that, the fucking block off plate plugs. I was teaching Horacio how to do a DOD with using the bearings plugs, and we wasted it on the 5.3, so we don't have none for this one. So again, had to place that order, and that one doesn't get here until next week, so I couldn't finish the top of it. We're missing the tensioner, so we can do the oil pump. We can do the timing cover, and then the oil pump, the fucking oil pan. Right now, Fatboy is gonna torque down the heads. Remember, those are GM. Are they GM performance heads? I think so. I think these are GM performance heads, but they're not the ported and polished ones. Then they don't offer the ported and polished heads no more. I've been looking for them shits everywhere, and they don't offer the ported and polished heads no more. But they are GM performance heads. The plug. Oh, they put the cover on it. Yeah, they put the cover on the 5.3. Yeah, you cannot see. Oh, there you can see the plug in there. Let me focus on this side. But yeah, you can see in there, right there on top of that thing is a plug. So I was showing Horacio how to do the DOD, and I showed him how to plug those ports. But we used the rest of it. I had a one bearing. You can do 2 engines. So we did Fatboy 6.0, and we did the 5.3, and it was for this engine, but we use it on that one. Other than that, I just have to change the springs on it, but that's gonna be another day. Oh, look, sun, Danny. The sun came out. Where did that motherfucker at? Right there. It's right there. See, it's right there. So we can still keep on going, Danny.
I'm leaving already.
Fatboy said he's leaving. I'm leaving too. Fuck that shit. Jelly, you're in charge. Alright. So we'll bring it as we go. I don't think I'm gonna shut down the video because it's not that long. Then let's start this side. So I'm gonna start this side. We're gonna start this side. These are already all the way down. I fucking marked them. Now Fatboy's gonna torque them, but I can start this side, put the head, put all those fucking fasteners on it, so you can this side, and then we're gonna see me and Danny does change the springs on it right now before we put it up, because the sun came out. I thought it was gonna, keep on raining and shit like that. So other than that, that's it. All right, Danny, go bring the other head. All right, we're bringing it back. I'm gonna show you guys how to do valve springs on the engine. I showed you on Chente's engine, but it was off the engine. Now it's on the engine, and I'm still using my Motion Raceworks tool. This is for LS3, so you have an exhaust side and you have an intake side. It's if you see it, is to one side. So if you're doing it, this is a LS3 head, so you need both. If you're doing an LS1 head, all you'll need is that one. For this one, you need both. And if you're doing 2 at a time in an LS1 head, you need 2 of these. I'll show you right now. You're using your BTR seal driver. It's to install these seals. It goes inside just like that. Just like that, see? And there's a driver. Okay, so everything is BTR. BTR 660s. This is your lower what is that shit? Okay. This is your seats, your top hat, and your locks. So we're gonna remove the spring first. We're gonna remove the old springs, then we're gonna remove the exhaust seals, and then we're gonna install the seats, exhaust seals, springs, top hat, locks, in that order. To remove the old exhaust seals, these I use needle nose with a 45. Do not pull. It's better if you grab it and wiggle, and they will come right up. Don't pull them, because these are all brand new, and you don't want to fuck up the. Oh shit! You don't want to fuck up none of the seals, because they brand new springs, and because the heads are brand new. So these will work for something else with a low lift cam, or if you were building something to stock specs, these will work. You don't have to buy springs. Just save your old springs, and they're all brand new. Everything's brand new on it. So I'm gonna set you guys up in a tripod, and we're gonna remove these two. I'm gonna try to get you the best angle where my hand is not in the way, but my hand's gonna be in the way. But I'm gonna try to explain step by step. We're not gonna cut, we're not gonna edit. It's all live and raw. All right, you're on the tripod. I'm gonna try my best without getting in the way. All right, for these you're gonna need your stands. This is the exhaust side. You don't need no tool, no fucking impacts. Just screw it down. Same thing for your intake side. Screw it down. Once you're tight, quarter, not even a quarter, just snug it. That's it. You're good. Now you bring in your breaker bar. I know my hands are on the way, but you're gonna take that spring. If you have a smaller magnet, it's better, but this will work. We bring it in, we press down, take the fucking keepers off, springs off. I don't know if you're seeing, but I think it's right here. This goes into the other box. Now that was the intake. Now we're doing the exhaust side, same thing. Springs off, keepers off. Wait. Now the exhaust seals, remember, go in there, do not pull, twist. Nah, not twist, but jiggle side to side like this. Oh, fucking jet. You didn't put air in it.
You didn't put air in it.
Now how we gonna bring that valve? Push pause on that. All right, we're bringing it back. Danny forgot to put the air in the fucking system, so this valve dropped. It's very important you do your air first, because this valve dropped, but Danny fucked up. But we just rotated the engine, spin the engine just a little bit so you can pop the valve back up. We grabbed it with the magnet. Now it's good and back together. So let's continue. We gotta take the other exhaust seal. Remember, just jiggle. Like that. Now you can feel this box. Right? Okay. Two seats. If it was a running engine with a certain amount of miles, it will have a little layer of just crud and shit right here. where your valve is at and the seal. Under the seal, just clean that off. Put in the new valve seal. Make sure you do it correctly. You don't want to rip it on the top of the valve. Get it. Get the other one. Take your time right here. You don't want to rip it. Okay. Now you get your BTR seal driver. Couple of taps. You're gonna fill it once it sits. Once it sits, you get your spring, top hat, the breaker. Right here, doesn't matter. You try to center as much as you can. You try to center it as much. You pull. You still have some wiggle room. Right there. You grab your lock. One lock in. Two lock in. That one's done. We put the breaker on the other side. Ring. Top hat. Line it up. You don't have to line it, like I said, line it up the best you can. You get a lock. Lock. I like to give it a couple of taps. If that spring, that lock is gonna give out and drop a valve seal, the valve is gonna be now. And that's it. She's done. You close these off. Brake, and no power tools. The best part is that you don't use power tools. There's no stripping threads, no pulling threads. That's why I like these instead of the, that eBay part that it's like a little T and it pushes down on the springs, but you use a power tool on this one, on this side, and then sometimes you don't got enough room for both springs, and sometimes you pull the fucking thread and that shit goes up. And that's it. This shit is from BTR2. I didn't show it, but this shit's from BTR2. Everything's from BTR. But that's it for this video. We're still waiting on the, like I said, the plugs. We're still waiting on the tensioner for the chain. And that's about it. Oh, I still got to do the trunnion kit. I got to do the trunnion kit for the rockers. Then put the push rods in there. I got to do the fucking, like I said, the shits to block these off. I got to do the rear cover. I got to do the front cover and oil pump. But that'll be until next week. So that'll be the end of this video. Like I said, it was been raining, so we haven't worked on that, and we haven't worked on this motherfucker. And Chentes has ordered a lot of stuff for the MC, so y'all gonna start seeing the MC back on the video again on the channel. We still on that. Yeah, he ordered all his accessories because that accessories belongs to this engine, but he ordered and they're on the way. He ordered his Circle D, his flywheel. He ordered almost all. Oh, his intake. He didn't order, but he's gonna get the same intake as that one. That belongs to this motor. This turbo kit is inside the garage too, so we have to assemble its turbo kit, and we have to mock it in the truck so we can send everything out to powder coat and ceramic coat. So until the next videos, Thanks for watching.